What up, YouTube? I'm adjusting hat, camera, and all that good stuff. My first video is uploading right now, so I was like, you know what? Let's finish it off with the second video. What I wanted to talk about, like I said in the previous video, was The Flash Season 2's finale, and the possible introduction of Flashpoint Paradox, which I think is kinda... I know it's a very, well-known storyline in the Flash world, so I knew at one point they're going to brush up on it. But, I don't know, everything seemed fine with Barry, with the exception of, his dad's death. Everything was looking up for Barry. I mean, he defeated Zoom. The time wraiths took Zoom away. He saved the multiverse from Zoom. He got... Iris recuperated the feels, and they kissed. He started bonding with Wally, and the moment Wally found out he was the Flash, they bonded even more. They're more like a tight-knit family now. It's just, everything seemed to be going okay. With the exception of the fact, his dad got killed by Zoom, and the real Jay Garrick, who is from Earth 3, is the doppelganger of his father. But other than that, everything seemed fine. I didn't understand why he had to go back in time and save his mother and screw everything up. Not only did he... The possibility of him screwing everything up in the Flash universe, it will pretty much repercussion to Arrow, because remember, when we first met Barry Allen, it was on the Arrow show. And then he ended up with his own show shortly after that. And it's like, you fucked up your own area, Central City, fucked up the Flash. It's gonna repercussion to Arrow, and also it's gonna repercussion to Legends of Tomorrow, because hello, all the characters from Legends of Tomorrow, with the exception of Rip Hunter and Carter Hall, everyone came from either Arrow or Flash. The majority from Flash. So it's like, you just screwed everyone over. What will happen to Jax? What will happen to Stein? What will happen to Ronnie? Because Ronnie was the first one to join with Stein and become Firestorm. How did he become Firestorm? The particle accelerator. Cisco became Vibe because of the particle accelerator. What's gonna happen to him? Will this affect everyone that's died? I mean, because he stopped Reverse Flash, that means, the Reverse Flash is not going to kill Earth 1's Harry Wells, which means Harry Wells will be alive, and so will his wife, which means, will we possibly see an Earth 1 version of Jesse? I'm just saying, because now that Eobard did not kill Barry's mother, does that mean that Eobard is not going to kill the real Earth 1 Harry Wells? And if that's the case, that also means, Harry Wells' wife will also be alive. Will that mean we'll have our own Earth 1 version of Jesse? Will we still see Wally West? Because, well, to be fair, though, I don't think that will affect Wally's, I don't know. Will we still see Wally West? Will the mom still be around or okay? We don't know. So, how's this gonna... obviously, the mother's gonna be alive, and obviously the dad is not gonna be put in jail for a shitload of years being blamed for Nora Allen's death either. And Eobard Thawne is now alive and well, and pretty much Harry Wells and his wife are alive too. So that's like 4 to 5 people that are gonna be alive. And remember, Eobard Thawne killed Harry Wells and the wife, took Harry Wells' identity, and did the whole particle accelerator thing so Barry could have his speed and become the Flash. And not only did the particle accelerator give Flash his powers, it gave Cisco his powers, it gave Ronnie his powers, I believe Stein as well. So, what's going to happen to Stein, Ronnie, Cisco, and Barry? Are they still going to get their powers? Is the particle accelerator still going to happen? And if so, are those 4 still going to get their powers? And if that's also the case, are the same people who became metahumans on Earth 1, the first time around, are they still going to be metahumans? Because, we don't know if the particle accelerator is going to explode again. Now that Barry stopped Eobard Thawne, we don't know if the particle accelerator will go off again. And also, our heroes, man. Are we going to get... is Barry still going to be the Flash? Is Cisco ever going to be Vibe? Is Professor Stein and Ronnie going to be Firestorm? And also the fact that, what's going to happen to Jax? Because remember, Ronnie died, so they need a replacement to be Firestorm with Stein, because if Stein doesn't have someone else to be Firestorm with him, he's going to die. So that's why they got Jax. Is Jax still going to be, candidate-wise for Firestorm? Because, Ronnie obviously will still be alive and not be Firestorm. Oh, we don't know. So it really begs the question. It's like a Pandora box. It's like, you opened it and shit just came out. Barry freaking Allen, man, right now. There are so many memes about this. Like, I saw this meme where, that scene where Barry and Eobard Thawne are fighting in the particle accelerator tube thing, right? It was like, it was kind of before, remember, they were fighting before Eddie shot himself. You remember that in season 1 where Eddie shot himself so he could die, so Eobard Thawne will not exist, because Eobard is the descendant of Eddie, remember? So Eddie thought, oh, since Eobard Thawne, Reverse Flash, is my descendant, if I die, he doesn't exist. So Eddie shoots himself and dies, so Eobard doesn't exist, right? You remember that whole fight scene before Eddie shot himself? I saw this meme where they were showing the fighting thing where it's like, they put the words, do not travel back in time, you're gonna ruin everything. And then Barry travels back in time, saves his mom. And then they showed in the middle of the picture Captain America, the current Captain America from Marvel Comics, where he's literally saying Hail Hydra. Because I don't know if you know, spoiler alert, that recent comics have said that Captain America is actually a Hydra agent. They said that he's been a Hydra agent, undercover Hydra agent this whole time. And he's not brainwashed, he's not a clone, he's the real deal, and he's actually been Hydra this whole time. And they put that there. It's like, Barry, do not go back in time, you're gonna ruin everything. And then Barry goes in time to save his mom, and then they show the picture of Captain America saying Hail Hydra, and then they show Eobard and having Flash in like a death grip saying, you fool! You've changed everything! You made an American icon, Hydra! So I laughed so hard when I saw that, because it's technically true. Barry, you screwed the world over. So, what do you think is going to happen? In all honesty, put in the comment section what you think is going to happen now that Barry pretty much pulled off Flashpoint Paradox. What is going to happen in the world of Flash? Eobard Thawne is alive. He's unconscious because Barry beat the crap out of him, but he is alive, 1. Nora Allen is alive, 2. And since Nora is alive, Henry Allen will not go to jail and be wrongly accused of murdering his wife. So that's 3 people whose lives will obviously change forever. And then, now that Eobard has been stopped, Harry Wells and his wife are most likely going to live because Eobard can't kill them now. So there, five lives already been changed so far, and we don't know if Barry's still gonna be the Flash. So that Barry, and then there's Cisco, and then there's Professor Stein and Ronnie, who have been affected by the particle accelerator the first time around. So what's gonna happen now? So you guys put in the comment section, what do you think is going to happen? Is it going to be exactly like Flashpoint Paradox, the comics, or Flashpoint Paradox in the animated movie? Or what do you think is going to happen to our beloved characters? What's going to happen to Vibe? What's going to happen to the original Firestorm duo, being Professor Stein and Ronnie? What's going to happen to Jax, now that that's happened? What's going to happen to all the metahumans that were affected in the particle accelerator on Earth 1 that were already affected? Are they going to still be affected by the particle accelerator? Will it change also Caitlyn? Right? And with the possibility of, Harry Wells, Earth 1 Harry Wells being alive with his wife, what's going to happen with this Earth 1 Harry Wells, and are we actually going to be able to see Earth 1 Jesse? And what's going to happen to Wally? There's so many questions, and you guys put in the comment section, what do you think is going to happen? Because in all honesty, I don't know what's going to happen now that Barry has interfered with Erebor Thawne. Because everything happened for a reason. Everything has happened for a reason. That's what I believe. And you can't just screw with time. Time is a very fragile thing. We definitely learned that from Legends of Tomorrow, right? Time is very fragile. It's not just The Flash or Legends of Tomorrow. Anything involving time travel, like, take the longest lasting sci-fi show of all time, Doctor Who. You can't mess with time so frivolently, right? Because if you do that, shit will happen. You know, it's like, it's like a domino effect almost. And we learned that on Flash. We learned that on Legends of Tomorrow. We learned that with every show and movie involving time travel. Do not screw with time. So I don't know if this is going to be the best of the worst. I don't know what to say. What's going to happen to Barry and the rest of Team Flash now that he's pulled off Flashpoint Paradox? I don't know really what to say. That's why I want to hear all your opinions. What's going to happen? How fucked up did Barry screw up the world? How fucked up did you screw up the Flash? How fucked up did you screw up Arrow because it's tied in with Flash? How fucked up did he screw up Legends of Tomorrow? Will it screw with them? And now that Supergirl has been not only renewed for Season 2, but she's been renewed to Season 2 and moved to CW, are they tying that into the fact that Barry fucked everything up by going back in time and saving his mom? And now that Supergirl's part of their world? Did that happen? Maybe? I don't know. Put your comments, guys, because I don't know what to think about it. I honestly can tell you. I don't know what to say. It's just mind-boggling that I'm seeing this in live action. I'm seeing the beginning of Flashpoint Paradox in live action, and I don't know what to say about it. So you guys, put in the comment section. I already know what happens with Flashpoint Paradox when it comes to the comics and the animated, but I don't know what CW is going to do. I don't know what Berlanti's going to do with Flashpoint Paradox when it comes to this live action show. So put in your comments, what's going to happen to Team Flash? And how's it going to echo with Team Arrow, Team Legends, and now Team Supergirl now that it's been moved to CW? So put in the comments, okay, guys? Bye. And look forward to the Flash Season 3. Hey! Peace, guys.